Hello, my name's Andrew Hall from educationconsultantmarketing.com, and in this video I'm going to take you through some of the key features of an effective website for education consultants. Okay, so here we are, just having a look through my current website. It may have changed a little bit by the time when you look at this video, but I'm just going to go through some of the key features. So first of all, this is a WordPress website. It's a WordPress website, and it's really easy to update. But here are some of the key features. So the top part of it here is it says what the website's about, really important. And underneath, it just gives a little tagline. So for me, it's about safeguarding in schools, and it's about being outstanding safeguarding. And I can say that because lots of people who've been on my training have said that it's outstanding training. It's in school, but it's also about online safeguarding. So this is something about e-safety. Then the other part of the picture is this. It tells you exactly how to book training and consultancy. So it says what I do. It gives a phone number straight away, and it also gives an email address straight away, and that's on every single page. So nobody should be in any doubt as to about how to get hold of me. My photographs here. Now, one of the things that we all have to get a bit used to, I think, is having our photographs on our website. I'm not really a big fan of being photographed. I don't think I look too fantastic, but I hired a professional photographer, and I spent probably 3 or 4 hours with this guy, and he came up with some really nice images, and I really enjoyed the experience actually. So if you can find yourself a good professional photographer to do these images. But what we do know, what Google research tells us, is if you've got your photograph on your website, it gives people a direct link with you, sort of emotional attachment, if you like, and it makes you more real. It takes away the anonymity of it. Then I've got some information buttons across the top. I've got the tabs. So I've got the home page, which is where we are. I've got some information about training. I've got key documents on here. Now, one of the things I'm trying to do is show people that I'm a specialist in safeguarding. So what I want is people to come to my website to find out the best information. Some of that information is going to be governmental information, and I want to be a place where people can come and find that. So on the key documents, in this part of the website, what I've got are some of the key government information that people can look for. Here I've got a list of all the local safeguarding children boards. Then there's some information about me, and then there's some information about how to contact us. This button here is really important because when I press it, it will automatically open my email software. There we go, and it will put in a link straight away, which tells me the emails come in straight through to my website. From my website, and this is the subject line, which is automatically being put in there. Now the next part of the website now is twofold. So the first is where the content is. So the content's down here, and for this website what I've done is to take a question and answer format. So I've written up a question: how can schools support young people who self-harm in this particular instance? And then when we click on that, we can go back into quite a long and detailed article in which I've pulled together some of the ideas and some of the explanations about self-harming. Then down the right-hand column, this is where there's some of the standard information. So this is on every website. So this is a place where people can put their email address in, and they can get some information. And what I've put here, this is nothing about a newsletter. This is just information. Stay informed about safeguarding. And then I just make this bit under here important: no spam. Nobody likes spam, including me. And you can unsubscribe at any time. The next part of the website is you can ask a safeguarding question. And what I'm hoping people are going to do is click this button, send me an email, safeguarding question, and then that'll give me a question that I can answer on the website. Underneath, this is an interesting one. This is a special report that I wrote following a serious incident in which a boy was killed. And when you click on that, you go to a particular page which tells you all about this situation, and then at the bottom offers a place where people can enter their email to download a special report about how schools can better manage safeguarding in their school. So we just go back to the main front page. Underneath here, I've then got a link about forthcoming workshops, and that takes us through to an Eventbrite page, which lists all the workshops that I'm running locally. This will have changed, of course, by the time that when you watch this video. Going back to the main page, down here we've got a section where all the articles that I've written up are down here, just reminding people what's there. Then another little advert about e-safety workshops that we do for parents, so just letting the reader know that there are other things that they can be looking at. Some other places that people can find me: on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on YouTube. Then if there are specific categories that people are looking for, that's all set up. And at the bottom here, we've got all the downloads that people can make. So here's a download, for example, the Inspecting Safeguarding details from Ofsted. That's had 227 downloads from this website. And then just here, Success in Schools is a link through to my main company website. So that's the how the website is laid out. So if we then need to update the website, add a new post, this is what we do. Quite simply, we're going to the dashboard, into the back end of the website, and we write in here. I'm just going to do a test post. So this is a test post. There we are, with a title in, and then we're just going to write, this is a new post to demonstrate how to update a website. So once we've written our text, we pop that into to save it to draft. And once we've saved our draft, then what we can do is pull that open, just have a look at it, make sure it's all good to go. And once we've done that, we can then publish. So once that's just reloaded, once it's saved, I'm just going to go back to the front page and refresh the front page, and what we find is up here the new post has come in. So there's the new post, and then what we do next is to find a photograph or a little illustration to go on there, and then we'd have updated it. So once your website is set up, it's something you can do yourself, but it's also something you can get other people to do relatively simply for you. And then, as I said earlier on, getting that content in there is really important so that people can find you very easily.